According to reports, the bout between Vasyl Lomachenko and Gervonta Davis has been announced, and tensions between the two fighters have already begun to rise. This time around, Davis defeated Frank Martin via knockout, and he has hardly had time to celebrate. Davis displayed his superior strength once more. Some people wonder if Tank would ever need to use more of his technical side in a battle, because the way he prevailed has become the standard for him. Although fans have whispered that Lomachenko can outbox Davis, Kenny Ellis, Davis's trainer, isn't buying it. Gervonta Davis can outbox Lomachenko, but no, we're going to knock his ass out, so take that psychology somewhere else. When you hear Lomachenko fans and Gervonta critics say the only way Gervonta Davis can beat Lomachenko is by knockout, that's because they really want Gervonta Davis to prove them wrong by boxing Lomachenko because they really don't want Gervonta to bring that smoke. Ellis thinks Davis has a higher ring IQ than many realize, but he's determined that Tank's core values of knockout or nothing will not alter if he and Loma square off. Davis has obviously found success with that kind of strategy up to this time. Tank has never lost a fight in his 30-fight career with 28 knockout victories. Although Lomachenko has never been knocked out, Davis isn't the first boxer to accomplish this feat for another. The fact Gervonta Davis has already surpassed Floyd Mayweather in career knockouts goes to show how dangerous this man really is, with a 93.3% knockout rate, just second best to Artur Beterbiev, whom has a perfect 100% knockout record. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the post notification bell. By doing this, you'll never miss out on any future videos from the combat sports world. One thing about Lomachenko, he's been asked about a Gervonta Davis fight for a while now, and even when Tank became champion, he was more than willing to step up to the plate and fight him.
Why he can't fight with me when I stay in the 130? Why? Why then I was a 130 champion, WBO champion. He has a IBF title. Why in that moment he can't fight with me? Now when I move up at 135, now he want to fight with me, and I read he want to fight only on pay-per-view. I know nobody's scared. I can fight anybody, but I need if he has a title, I wait. But he has the title 130. I don't want to fight 135 and stay 145. He can move up 135, take a title, and after that I can fight with him.
It's clear Lomachenko is only about legacy, as the reporter almost got kicked out the gym for insinuating just do it for the money. And the majority of boxing fans believe Lomachenko would school take with numerous posts like Tank ducked him for years now, Loma getting old. 'Cause Tank only fights when you are old or he dehydrates the enemy, just like Floyd. Loma would end Tank. After Devin Haney gave up all 4 of his 135-pound titles, 36-year-old Lomachenko defeated George Kambosos Jr. via stoppage to capture the vacant IBF title. Before being defeated by Teofimo Lopez in 2020, Lomachenko had already captured the unified titles, making this his second division title. Speaking with Fight Hub TV about the planned fight, Lopez, who is currently the WBO world champion at 140 pounds, finally predicted that Tank will prevail on points rather than via stoppage. Tank will be nervous going into the fight. Loma will show his skill set. Tank will try and walk him down. Loma needs to go for the body. Tank will try to hurt him headhunting, throwing his favorite shot, his left hand. I just feel like it goes the distance. Tank wins. Could there be a stoppage? I love Loma, man. He's a tough fighter when I faced him. However, I just feel like he's not the same as he once was. But the punch stats Tank showed against Frank Martin, he was losing every round. He was just waiting for that one big shot. He fights like that. Loma wins. However, if they're wanting that fight, it's because they believe Tank can beat him because Loma's on his way out. I think Tank edges it. Many supporters and pundits had backed the theory leading up to the fight that, should it stop early, Tank would raise his hand. If it goes the full distance, the skilled Ukrainian fighter would turn back time to claim victory. The younger man's propensity to give away rounds in favor of understanding his opponent and waiting for the ideal knockout punch supports the claims. Boxing promoter Bob Arum is confident that a matchup between Gervonta Davis and Lomachenko is next on the cards.
Well, just to take things up to the lightweight division, Bob, I know for a while you didn't even really watch Gervonta Davis's fights, but now you seem very open to matching Lomachenko with him, and Leonard Ellerby, who's in Tank's sphere of influence, he's very open to the fight now too. Do you think that's where we're headed next by the end of the year?
Well, we'll see. Again, our people at Top Rank are meeting with their people this week, probably Friday, and hopefully we can hammer out a deal so we can do that fight before the end of the year.
Arum asserts in a concise statement that a matchup between Vasyl Lomachenko and Gervonta Davis is more intriguing than Davis taking on Shakur Stevenson. He suggests that spectators might not be excited to witness Stevenson fight after his lackluster performance against Edwin de los Santos in November. He says that the much-awaited fight would take place if Davis is available and Lomachenko wins decisively over Kambosos. Following his knockout win over Frank Martin in the 8th round, Tank has made it clear he's ready for anyone and everyone in his division next.
Range, I was fighting my range out. He had a decent jab. He was moving a lot, just had to break him down as the fight was going on.
So many great fighters that you can take on next, including maybe Lomachenko. Interested in that fight? November,
for sure.
Talked about?
Yeah, for sure. As long as we go back to the drawing board, and I wanted to fight all of them.
Before we go any further into the video, what are your guys' predictions on a fight between Gervonta Davis and Lomachenko? Would Tank keep up his impressive knockout record and up it to 29, or will Lomachenko's boxing IQ and experience enable him to win on points? Comment down below. In a since-deleted tweet in preparation for his Frank Martin fight, Gervonta Davis did reply to a fan asking about a Lomachenko fight, to which he responded with, "He's after Frank. Let me get Frank first." Now that he's got past Frank Martin, a matchup against Lomachenko is extremely intriguing, as a lot of fans believe Gervonta Davis will lose, so it's a great chance to display his skills, and if he comes out victorious and by knockout, the critics will be silent. Former unified welterweight champion Errol Spence Jr. predicted the younger guy would win via knockout in an interview with Fight Hub TV. "I see Tank winning. I think Loma's slowed down a lot. I see Tank probably catching him with a big shot." For a while now, fans have been clamoring for Tank to square off against Lomachenko, and if he hopes to maintain his reputation as one of the sport's most intriguing fighters, this is the big name that his record deserves. If he prevails and it's still a difficult fight against an aging Lomachenko, there will be a lot of pressure on him to square up against WBC champion Shakur Stevenson inside the ring. As a trainer-turned-pundit, Teddy Atlas discussed both guys throughout his analysis of the fight. Tank Davis is superb with power, but superb with everything else too. With the technique, with making you miss, with being able to press you, with being able to counterpunch, with his IQ. All the things that Lomachenko brings to the forefront, he has too. Man, I wish Lomachenko was a little younger. I'm looking to see who breaks whose will. Yeah, I said it. For me, that's what that fight specifically comes down to. Hopefully in the coming days or weeks, we'll get confirmation that the fight is taking place as the fans want to see it, as it'll be a highly entertaining matchup. We'll be sure to keep you updated on all the latest information surrounding it. Anyway, this concludes today's video. Be sure to subscribe to Fight Fury for future videos from the combat sports world and turn on that post notification bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads. Until then, see you in the next one.